could you lower your tone? Please could you get off my phone? And please leave Meghan alone. I said, please leave Meghan alone.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Royal Telly. I'm Chloe, your host for today's insightful journey into the world of the Sussexes. Here at Royal Telly, we are dedicated to celebrating and supporting the amazing work of the Sussexes, standing strong against the often unfair criticisms they face. Today, we'll be exploring how the British rapper Stormzy has stepped up in defense of Meghan Markle through his poignant lyrics. Stay tuned as we dive into the powerful words of Stormzy and their impact. Before we delve deeper, let's quickly talk about who Stormzy is. Hailing from the vibrant streets of South London, Stormzy, whose real name is Michael Ebenezer Quadjo Omari Owo Jr., has become a towering figure in the world of British music. Known for his deep, resonant voice and dynamic presence, Stormzy isn't just a rapper. He's a cultural icon who uses his platform to address and influence social issues. Since bursting onto the scene, Stormzy has been celebrated not only for his musical talent but also for his commitment to speaking out on matters of social justice. He has consistently used his lyrics to challenge societal norms and advocate for change, making him one of the most important voices of his generation in the UK. With this background, Stormzy's words carry significant weight, especially regarding social issues. What sparked Stormzy's heartfelt defense of Meghan? Let's find out. In March 2021, the world tuned in as Oprah Winfrey sat down with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in an interview that peeled back the curtains on their life within the royal family. This candid conversation shed light on the numerous challenges they faced, highlighting the intense media scrutiny that particularly targeted Meghan Markle. For many, including British rapper Stormzy, the revelations were eye-opening.
Yeah, and when I was in New York, I actually watched the Oprah and Meghan interview, and I must have made it maybe sometime after that time.
Yeah.
Because even, it's so funny, because even when I said it, I didn't know I wanted to say that. Like, a lot of things on the album, like, or maybe even the whole album.
Yeah.
Nothing, I didn't know, I want to say this.
Yeah.
I want to say that. It was just like, okay, as I said, let God in the room, invite him into the room, and just feel and express. The Meghan lyric, that is the most genuine, just leave her alone.
Known for his sharp lyrics and deep social commentary, Stormzy was moved by the couple's honesty and vulnerability. The interview, which covered everything from personal struggles with mental health to issues of racial discrimination, resonated with him on a profound level. It painted a picture of a couple pushed to their limits by relentless media pressure and public scrutiny. Stormzy, always a vocal supporter of fairness and respect, found himself reflecting on the treatment of Meghan by the media. His reaction was not just a momentary empathy, but a spark that ignited his creative expression. He saw a woman being unfairly criticized and felt a natural urge to speak out in her defense. This wasn't about political statements or royal drama, it was about human decency. Compelled by the interview, Stormzy channeled his feelings into his music. This led to the creation of the track where he famously declares, "Leave Meghan alone," a line that came straight from the heart. Moved by what he saw, Stormzy brought his feelings into the studio. Now let's focus on the specific lyrics that made headlines. In the track Please from Stormzy's album This Is What I Mean, one line echoes with a simplicity and clarity that cuts through the noise. Leave Meghan alone. These 4 words, though brief, carry a weight that transcends their simplicity. They emerge from a place of genuine concern, not from a desire to stir political controversy. Stormzy himself has articulated that this line was a spontaneous, heartfelt reaction, a direct response to the relentless media scrutiny faced by Meghan Markle. Delving deeper, it's crucial to understand the context that gave birth to this lyric. Stormzy, a prominent figure in the British music scene, has been vocal about his support for Meghan previously. His reaction was sparked by the infamous interview Meghan and Prince Harry had with Oprah Winfrey, where the couple discussed the intense media pressure that led them to step back from their roles as senior members of the royal family. This interview not only revealed the personal struggles of the Sussexes, but also highlighted the often brutal nature of their media coverage. Stormzy's plea, "Leave Meghan alone," is not just about defending Meghan as a public figure, but it's about advocating for her right to privacy and respect as an individual. It's a reminder that beneath the titles and the public scrutiny, there's a human being who is simply trying to navigate her life. This line serves as a powerful call to reevaluate how we, as a society, treat individuals who are thrust into the relentless spotlight. Moreover, STORMZY'S approach to the creation of this track was described as freestyly and a stream of consciousness. This method of music making is indicative of how deeply personal and immediate his feelings were. He watched the interview, felt a surge of empathy and protectiveness towards Meghan, and translated that into his music, almost as if he were standing up for a friend at a party who was being unfairly targeted. STORMZY'S straightforward plea highlights the human need for empathy and respect. STORMZY'S defense of Meghan doesn't end with just lyrics. The British rapper has been quite vocal, sharing his thoughts in various interviews, reflecting a deeply personal and humane concern for Meghan Markle, far beyond the bounds of his music. In a candid conversation with New York's Hot 97 radio station, STORMZY expressed his admiration for Meghan, describing her as a sweet woman and lovely. He emphasized, "She does her thing. I ain't heard her say nothing crazy and they just hate her." His words paint a picture of a man baffled by the intense scrutiny and often harsh criticism directed at Meghan, which seems disconnected from her actual actions or words. Furthermore, in an interview with Zane Lowe on Apple TV, STORMZY delved deeper into the emotion behind the lyric "Leave Meghan Alone" from his track Please. He clarified that his plea was not political but was driven by a genuine and instinctual reaction to seeing someone being unfairly targeted. He explained it as if you were seeing someone being bothered at a bar or a party, and your gut reaction would be to intervene, saying, "Leave her alone."
Feel and express the Meghan lyric. That is the most genuine, just leave her alone. It's not political, it's not rooted in it's just a genuine leave her alone, just leave her alone. You know, like if you was at a bar or you was at a party
someone was getting harassed,
and you saw someone and it's just like, leave her alone.
He stressed the point that Meghan should be seen not just as a member of the royal family, but as a woman simply living her life with her husband and child. STORMZY'S perspective is refreshingly straightforward. Forget she's the royal whatever. That's a woman just going about her life. You lot are just being nasty to the woman, clear as day. This perspective is particularly poignant coming from STORMZY, whose artistic process he describes as freestyly and stream of consciousness. It's evident that his defense of Meghan is not a calculated move, but a sincere reaction to perceived injustice, a theme that resonates deeply in his music and public statements. It's clear that STORMZY sees Meghan not just as a royal, but as a person deserving of respect and kindness. How do STORMZY'S actions influence the narrative around Meghan and media criticism? In a world where media narratives can sometimes feel as though they're set in stone, the intervention of celebrities like STORMZY can act like a sledgehammer, cracking through preconceived notions and biases. When STORMZY, a prominent figure in music and culture, steps up to the mic with a plea like, "Leave Meghan alone," it doesn't just ripple through the airwaves, it sends waves across the societal perception of Meghan Markle. This isn't just about a line in a song, it's about the power of influence and the role that well-known personalities play in shaping public discourse. STORMZY'S defense puts a spotlight on the often harsh scrutiny faced by figures like Meghan, challenging the narrative spun by mainstream media. This sort of celebrity intervention can stir a broader conversation, encouraging people to question and critique the media's approach and the stories they choose to amplify. For supporters of the Sussexes, actions like these offer a form of validation. They aren't just isolated voices in a sea of criticism. They are part of a larger chorus that includes influential figures who also see and question the disparities in how people are treated. It empowers them, giving weight to their stance and perhaps encouraging more outspoken support and a reevaluation of how stories are framed and told. Every voice matters in reshaping narratives and defending dignity. Thank you for joining me today on Royal Telly. It's been a pleasure delving into the powerful message behind STORMZY'S lyrics and exploring their significance in the broader conversation about media treatment of public figures. Your time and attention are greatly appreciated. If this discussion resonated with you, or if you have thoughts and insights to share, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement not only enriches our discussions, but also strengthens our community. Together, we can continue to celebrate and support the incredible journey of the Sussexes. Remember, every like, comment, and subscription helps us continue to stand strong with the Sussexes.